Hello, it's me, Robin, with Simple Food, Simple Life. Today is Prepper Meal number 2 day, and these are the ingredients for Prepper Meal number 2. As you may have seen from some of my past videos, I told you about the fact that I got a good deal on hamburger, on ground beef, so I canned some, and this is canned with onion. And I can a vegetable soup base. This has no meat. It's just got vegetables, which include mixed vegetables, cabbage, and tomato. Okay, so this is what I'm going to make my prepper meal from. Whenever you're using home canned products and you open them up, do the sniff test. It smells great. Smells great. These seals popped off very nicely. Very happy with it. All right, now I've got my kettle here, and I'm going to pour these 2 ingredients in the kettle. They're already cooked. All I am doing is heating them up. There's the ground beef in the pan. There's some juices with that. And don't forget, I cooked it with onion. The can of vegetable soup base is in there. I put a little water in the jar. Kind of rinse it out a little bit. That's it. I'm going to turn on the heat and heat it up. Now, a lot of you may know that I eat soup all year round. Yes, I do. And so I like to make some soup. I put it in jars. Canning jars, and while it's very hot, I screw a lid on the jars and they do a little self-seal, and I pop them in the refrigerator when they're cooled off. And they last me for, sometimes they've lasted me for 3 weeks. But I can eat a jar a day. This makes a big soup mug full of soup. Or that's 1 serving, or it gives me 2 servings depending on the size. So look here. I've got the ground beef, which is already seasoned. It's got salt in it. I've got my soup base, which is already seasoned. Look at there. Lots of good vegetables in there. That's already seasoned. And so I'm going to heat this up. And that's going to give me some very nice meals of soup, vegetables, meat, everything I need in here. I don't even need anything else with this. I can just have this. All right, listen, if you can, that is great. Canning is good. Try this. If you do not can, just remember, you can buy the canned vegetables. You can buy a soup or soup base and extend it. You can, do you know that you can buy ground beef already cooked and seasoned? Yes, you can. It comes in rolls. So you can do it if you want to. Or if you don't want to use the ground beef, use a can of meat. You can use canned beef. You can use canned chicken. You can use, and if you don't want to use any kind of canned meat, use canned beans. Take some mixed vegetables, a can of tomatoes, and a couple of cans of beans, and season it up. You have your soup as well, okay? So you can make a prepper pantry meal pretty easy, but guess what you got to do first? You got to get some preps in your prepper pantry, okay? Even if it's just a couple of things a week, get it in there, get it stocked up. It's an investment in your future. It is. And make yourself a prepper pantry meal. Okay? So, this is it. Prepper pantry meal number 2. I hope you get something out of this. I love you guys. You know I do. Thank you for being here. And as always, little is much when God is in it. Look at there. Gonna start, look at it starting to bubble up. I'm gonna heat this thing up, bring it to a decent boil, put it in the jars. I'm good to go. All right, love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Don't go away yet. I got a postscript for you. These are the 3-pint jars that I have. My soup is ready. Took 5 minutes. And I want to tell you something. This is important. Almost everybody buys the jars of pasta sauce. Do not throw these jars away. Save them. They have the lug lids on them. You know, the little button that's on the top there? Okay? That's a lug lid. Save your jars, wash them up, keep them handy. You don't need to put your soup in the canning jars. When you're popping them in the fridge, you can put them in your empty pasta jars, salsa jars, etc. As long as it's got a lug lid on it, it will seal itself when it's hot. You can pop them in the fridge and you don't have to do anything special. You don't have to buy anything special. Hang on to these jars because they're going to come in very, very handy for you. Not just for this, but for other things as well. Okay? All right. Love ya. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.